Hello everyone, I'm back with another ATPL video. This time we got a black and white game between LucasB and CJ12. LucasB is from my team, the Mind Blowing Plus Chefs, and CJ12, excuse me, from the Kobeni Car Crashers. So yeah, I'm excited. I have already seen this game because the boys on my team and everything. But yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. So let's get into this. Hold on, let me lower a little bit of music. Right here. 3%. Nice. Okay, so we have a mirror matchup. Basically, it's the same team, and LucasB is the guy called Bob. He's packing Larios instead of the Gastrodon that CJ12 is using. Um, well, Larios is a little bit more offensive, right, than the than the Keldo check CJ12 decided to go with. It's a very good one. Like defensively, Gasto is very good versus Keldo. All you have to do is just not get it killed by an HP grass, and otherwise one of the best and most reliable ways of dealing with Hydro Bomb in the rain from Keldeo. But we see no Keldeo in this matchup, so I kind of like the Larios approach a little bit more, depending on the set too. If it's like a trick, if it's Spec Surf maybe to Jukio T-Tar, or if it just goes for strong Dracos, HP Fire, Thunder, Psyshock, has a lot of cool options. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Um, we probably gonna see. What would you lead with? I think Larry is a good lead, and CJ12 could lead with. Well, you wouldn't lead with Gastado. You would lead one of the utility mons, not something very passive. So let's see. Let's get into this. So really, Larry's lead versus the Glide score. You probably have to be scared of the Surf or Specs Draco. You could try to pivot versus with a Ferrothorn because it's kind of like low risk going for Trick or HP Fire instantly, especially because Gliscors often run Protect and to activate the Toxic Orb and Scald for these type of attacks. Tyrant usually runs Choppleberry on these teams with a utility set to get a proc, so you can go for spikes with the Ferrothorn. So you have both spikes and stealth rocks, and they are able to trap opposing psychic types for your own. Plus, those teams function with they don't have hazard control right, on Starmie or some shit, so you just get all your spikes, and then you have like 2 or 3 Pokemons that do not touch the ground. You have Magic Art users, so you don't care very much about opposing spikes and hazards. So yeah, we see Lari's lead versus the Gliscor. He's going for the Surf, possibly Specs. He's cast for the Protect. Now Pharaoh is kind of safe. And he goes for another one. 10%. That didn't do it. That is a Scarf. That did nothing. Maybe even like Max Pedef Pharaoh or some shit. I don't know. Maybe not Specs. HP Fire, exactly. Huh. So it is HP Fire. So that's why I said I like the Larios approach a little bit more versus the Gastrodon. Now that there are no Kelios on the field. I mean, how are you supposed to know? But yeah, I gave the matchup to Lucas because Larios is a little bit more threatening than the Gastro. Uh, Gastro in this tier usually runs Freeze Death. That way you can eat Secret Sword from Keldeo as well as Hydro. So it's a good reliable check to it. Otherwise, if you went with Spedef, Secret Sword would do way too much. I guess Focus Blast is a little bit annoying, but it's a little bit more rare. I mean, it's not rare, it's good. So yeah, we see the HP Fire on Pharaoh. Surprised you actually went for another Surf. I guess you didn't want to reveal HP Fire because he could either go Gastro or Pharaoh. But I was expecting Pharaoh because like I guess it also hits T-Tar. No. This I like this. Nice and safe. Nice and safe. Surf into HP Fire. So you got a lot of damage on this, and you're Colbur. Nice. Ooh, that's actually so good. So you didn't even take this. Now another HP Fire is safe. You could go for Surf expecting the T-Tart exactly. And he goes for another HP Fire. Alright. Draco? Roost. Why? I don't see why you roost. Maybe it puts you outside of range from Crans? There's no way. That's way too much. I think 2 Surfs for the play to maximize the damage output. You could just go for a Draco and maybe get ground skilled, but yeah, I think 2 Surfs for the play because you were outside of range already, so you would be able to get a little bit more damage. Now you just have to go for the Draco and hopefully you don't miss. But yeah, Okay, 38. So yeah, two serves were done a little bit more than that. That's fine. It should still be in range of the attacks. Gliscor comes out as we have an Earthquake. Okay. Again, safe. Do you have Ice Fang? You do have Ice Fang. What about the other one? 47. And he goes for Rocks. Interesting. So this either might be something else, not Chopple. Like, it's not Scarf either. Is it Choice Band? I don't. 55%. I cannot. I'm not actually sure what the set is on the guitar. Like AV or some shit? No, not sure. I mean, it should be Chopple, right? It's always Chopple. Anyway, we see Rocks on the Gliscor, not on Titar. So that's surprising. And he can pivot out on Gastrodon. This, even if he gets frozen, you can just go for the Scald. And Thor, Unicle is a good mid ground. You don't mind getting burned. Ferrothorn wood. And now you can start going for strong Psychic Sorrow or whatever it is. Trick. Not too bad. You trick the Sticky Barb. I mean, the Uniclus won't take the damage, but you at least steal his leftovers. So that's not the worst. And yeah, back to Pharaoh. On the Calm Mind, the Uniclus. Okay, cool. Focus Blast shoot you go. Yeah, that's really much. So you get a T-Wave. Nice. So this guy is now slowed down, which means Titar has a better chance of beating it. This Uniclus is kind of threatening. Huh. Okay. You can go for Power Whip to put in range of the attacks after. Another Focus Blast. Ooh, two of them hit. Okay. And we see the Titar coming out. Doesn't pursue. He goes for the Crunch. Safe. You don't risk the superpower. You try to keep the Titar healthy for the other guy. And CJ12 doubles out on Gaston. Very good mid ground. Deals with Gliscor switch and it also deals with a superpower. Nicely done. So Lucas is down like 2 Pokemons. And CJ12 is doing very well at the moment. He lost his leftovers. Got a little bit of damage on the Pharaoh too with the HP fire, so we got value there. And Titar is kind of low, so the Psychic types look threatening. So let's see how this goes. Gliscor probably has switch, doesn't do very much here. Yeah, actually, wow. Nice prediction, man. That was actually safe because even Skull doesn't do that much to Gliscor from Gastrodon. And CJ12 tried to predict one of the Psychic types to come out, mainly the Uniclus. And yeah, Lucas just made a safe but nicely done prediction. So that was very good. Titar is now dead for no reason. Incredible. Now we can just go to the Uniclus and risk absolutely nothing. CJ12 now has a so difficult time dealing with the Psychics. Especially because Pharaoh is low too. Doubles out on Titar on the Uniclus. God damn, dude. And gets the Crunch play right. Fox Blast, it missed. Probably Choppleberry, so I don't know how much it matters. I guess it matters. Where's the Alakazam? And now you pursue Trap it. Incredible. But like, you are T-waved. You hit Focus Blast once, twice. This one's gonna miss. Like, it makes sense if you play the odds, yeah. And Gasso comes out. Double on Glitchcore. On the Crunch. Bro, this guy doesn't care. Sheesh! Okay, I don't know about this one because you kind of like the Titar healthy for Alakazam, so that was a little bit too. It was kind of greedy, not gonna lie. I guess it worked out, and now you got the Gliscor low too. But you kind of need the Alakazam check, otherwise you rely on your own Alakazam and the 68% of Uniclus, so it's. That was interesting. Goes on the Crunch, doesn't do too much. Plus, it didn't reward you very much, just got a little bit of damage on Gliscor. Goes for a knockoff, doesn't do anything. So it's definitely a full-on utility set. Ice Fang. This Gliscor looks very strong at this point. I mean, Gastos should be able to eat any attack easily because they're on full Feast F. Yeah, that did 22-0. And after the leftovers, yeah. Unix comes out. Alright, so this is pretty straightforward. You don't need to overpredict here. You just spam Psychic until you win the war. Psychic should do around 40% to Gastrodon, depending on the EV spread on the Uniclus. 43, yeah. So with one spread F drop, you kind of force him to switch out. And you can predict the Pharaoh, you can go for a strong Psychic versus Alakazam, you can hit the Gliscor. So as soon as you get a Psychic drop, you should be able to do this. And you have so much PP that you kind of win this war anyway. Not too bad, not too bad. 38. Okay, it's a little bit It's a roll. So the 43 was kind of high roll. Yeah, 42 again. Alright, let's see what next. What happened to my music? Hey, thank you. Starts to click XCD. Okay, finally we get a speed death drop and Alakazam comes out on a psychic. This means Pursuit Trap Titar basically will do it. Ooh, nasty crit. Signal Beam was a great play because it took out the Uniclus and he hits the Titar on the switch. So Uniclus now drops to this crit and Titar can come out and Pursuit Trap this. We back the Choppleberry, 40%, Pursuit, Alakazam drops. This kind of means your own Alakazam and Gliscor probably win, right? Grants of the Gastrodon, good play. You even get the defense drop, so now this one's gonna do a lot more. Unless this guy clicks superpower, right? Oh my god. Sheesh! Okay, I was trying to hype it up because I remember this turn, but this turn is like insane. Normally I would just click grants, but I fuck with this play a lot. 37 instantly deal with the Pharaoh. Nicely done, LucasB. Those type of predictions are solid, man. He played safe overall. He didn't surf with a Larios. He just went for the HP fire. Kind of misplay there on the T-Tar turn. Not going for two surfs and instead he roosted. But yeah, he made overall like solid and like safe plays. And when he needed to, oh my god. And when he needed to, he made like aggressive predictions and everything. So hey, shout out to Lucas. Very nicely done, man. That was a great win. I don't know how much the crit in the end matters, depends on the EV spreads. If it's like, you would have to play around a lot of psychics to not get speed drop, and depending on the moves on on the Alakazam, if it's recover or not. So I don't know how much the crit on Gastrodon matter. But yeah, this is basically, yeah, GG. You deal with the Gastrodon and then Gliscor loses to 1v1 to this Gliscor. So, hey, very nicely done. Very nicely done. That was a very solid game. That's why I said early, Larios versus Gastrodon might be a little bit better for LucasB. And I think the biggest turn on this game was CJ12 losing the T-Tar on the double switch from the Gastrodon. Because I get that play, you're trying to trap the psychic types, and you were going to do this first. You try to do this prediction first before your opponent does, so you get the value first before he does against you. So especially in those like in those teams that that they look very similar, I get that you're trying to make the prediction first. But yeah, just LucasB just got it immediately, just double earthquaked with a Gliscor there. Very solid plays from both sides. Honestly, that was a good game. Nicely done. Hey, that's about it for this black and white game. We'll be uploading more games like this and even better from week 1 and week 2, the next few days. And yeah, if you enjoy content like this, I mean it's competitive Pokemon, like where was to say. So yeah, if you like competitive content like this, if you drop a follow, you get notified when the next video or stream on Twitch is up. And you'll support me. It's also free, and you can just remove it whenever you want. So yeah, appreciate you. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll be uploading many of these in the next few hours and days. So yeah, hope you like this one, and peace.